Hi guys, my name is Angus Singh and I'm studying Master of Business in ERP Systems from Victoria University. I also work as a IT system administrator for a Melbourne company. Now, in my last Visual Intelligence workshop, I actually acquired the data from a security software called Mail Marshal, and then I uh, did some visualization with that data, and I showed that the unknown attachment types, there are many unknown attachment types which are coming into our mail marshal system, and then we are spending time to release that emails to the users. So today, basically, I'm going to connect to the same database, but in a different way. I'm gonna connect straight to the SQL server and then acquire the data from there which I needed, and then I'm going to see which attachment types are coming in a large amount and which are the domains who are sending them. So let's get started with connecting to the SQL server. Just before I start, I should tell you that all these things like external sources of the data, they all need drivers. So if you do not have a driver, then you will see this cross sign in here, and if you have a driver for that particular database, then it will show the tick sign, the green tick. If you want to say, if you want to install the driver for this, so this is pretty straightforward. Look, this tells you you need to, this database hasn't been configured yet, so you need to download a driver for that. So if you go like this, and then you go that one and click on that one, it says go to there and download the driver. So you go to the website, download the driver, unzip it, and then once you have unzipped it, browse to the location, select the jar file, and the driver will be active. So that's pretty simple. um, so right now let's connect to the my SQL server here. I'm gonna copy the password. Yeah, we use KeePass to store all the passwords. Now I must say you shouldn't be using SA to connect to the database at all. I'm just using this for this kind of a workshop, but you must not use that. See, the connection is valid. Okay, I'm going to acquire it now. Straightforward. So you can see the database is here, and I can see the tables. Now either you can just write and double click it, and then it will say select star from mail marshal, and then if you want to see those tables in there. But what we're gonna do is I have written my own query, and the SQL query, and then I'm gonna copy that from Notepad++, which I use to write these queries. So I just go Control V in here. So just a brief one. I'm selecting it from a different table, two tables. Then I'm creating a join where, or then putting the time frame in there. And let's click on a preview data. Here we go. So now when I was doing it for practice, I was also using user, but I've been advised not to show that in my presentation or workshop on internet. So I'm just gonna leave that column there and click on acquire. So it's my visualization is pretty simple and it's pretty basic, but I'm happy that I'm using my data from our own security software, and I understand that data. and I will show you the result which I also showed to my manager. Okay, so alright, now let's go to visualize, and I'm gonna select pie chart this time. Let's rename it first again to make it simple. Sending domain, and then you rename that to must say, that's fine, but I will just give a space in it. Okay, let's create a measure from a file types measures, and let's change that to count all, and I'm going to rename that to file type. Oops, type. All right, so let's put that into this pie sectors in here. Okay, and we need a dimension for that, or a legend color. Here we go. So you can see the bin files that is coming to our mail marshal security software and are being blocked, or and it identified as an unknown attachments. Now I don't know how this software checks why this is unknown attachment, but there are certain bin files which can be a virus. And then it also depends how these bin files are created by which software, and what it does. So, and another, we can see the block is here's the text files again. There's some kind of mechanism or algorithm that that this software use, and the PNG files which is blocked again, so PDF files and JPG. So they are quite big chunks, but this one bin file here is quite a lot. All right, now let's see how we can see which domain is sending these bin files the most. And to do that, I'm gonna use this the bar chart here. Okay, I'm gonna just close that. Okay. Sending domain as a legend color. That's sorry by rows file type. Now this is, we can't understand this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a filter here, and then let's see the top 4 files in here. So text, as now you can see, as we are adding that graph behind us, or the chart behind us is changing. And PNG. Okay. Now straight away, so let's see who is that. Okay. Now the green, it's and it's sending. See, this is the most. We can see that sending domain is uglimited.com here, and the second one who's sending is the rscomponent.com. You also see this, if as long as I'm hovering the mouse over the graph, it tells me the legends in there, or the data labels on that particular line. Say, and the text files. So let's see who's sending that most. Again, rscomponents.com, and this one here. We are just clicking the lines which we believe is like okay. But so you can see the bin files. See, there are a lot of big lines in here, the vertical lines in here. So this one, this one, this one. So a lot of bin files coming from. Okay, this is Amex Australia. This is APAC or ApacheCorp.com. Then this one is LoveRealEstate.com. RS Components, UGL Limited. So, and the text files here, RS Components. So I think the most files are sent by either AMX Australia RS components or UGL Limited. So these guys are sending us these files and they're getting blocked. All right, and when I show this to my manager, he was very happy to see that. Okay, yeah, okay, we can talk to the software department because we believe this AMX Australia, the UGL Limited, and Apache Corp, and and there's another one that we saw, RS Components, and they basically send some sort of a control panels files or updates softwares which get blocks and which goes to the software department, and then we can talk to them, and we may create a rule for them so that it doesn't get blocked. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed it and you understood the logic behind what I'm trying to achieve here. And I will appreciate if you comment on my video and ask questions and tell me other ways to do it. I will be really appreciated, and yeah, hopefully we will chat again and we will share more and more on this particular product. Thank you very much for your help.